Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me nah regret. Yeah. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm them a pretty for girl and them a taste like special. But I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-faced expression. Life no, dirty mouth can't chase nor death. All the same thing. Jackass Steven at the swine for. In pharmacy too much, that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes, you have your answer with the bag of bad man. Besides, set them don't work, so them want me shine for. Make them want, what them want mix me in a for. At the same thing, rise him 9 for.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Philadelphia. It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. We'll take a look at the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and they're coming in this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
Well, pride is on the line, and competitiveness. You know, when you're faced with a season sweep, you've got a little more invested.
Pass to Irving. Takes it inside, and rebounded by McDaniels. Here's Randall. Now Garnett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end. Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. George with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Garnett outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Garnett. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
Here's Irving. Oubre, no one around him. They get it back. Minnesota in the lead. Puts up a 3. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Timberwolves leading by 4. .152 left to play in the first. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Great look, but off the mark. Down low. Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Garnett. Puts it up. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Here's Irving. Rebound, Minnesota.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got 6 points. Here's Oubre. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Count that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
The three from George. Julius Randle with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three. And another three for Minnesota.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Randle. Garnett outside. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a
19.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Drummond in the post. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Timberwolves leading by 14. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Here's Butler. Here's McCain. Oh, good on the triple.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
To the middle. Pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. And Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Left side, Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. And Minnesota has possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. To the inside, Dillingham.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Back to Reed. Now Ingles hasn't made one yet. Yes, that goes in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's stolen by Edwards. And Garnett with the slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Garnett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Embiid.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And he sinks the second. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Philadelphia with the ball. Oubre outside. Three-pointer by Embiid.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
Back to McDaniel. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. McDaniel's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's been all Timberwolves. Picked by Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Garnett. The baseline J. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The shot by George, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's...
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
George, no good. Here's Edwards. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. But Timberwolves on top, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense. Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Good D by Embiid. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Garnett. Out to Edwards. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And Garnett, that's good.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. There's the triple. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Randall outside. Back to McDaniel. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Assist goes to.
And that's now 7 points for Jaden McDaniel. Pass to Embiid. To halt the run. Hits it from three-point range.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Garnett with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Philadelphia.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Outside, Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Picked by Reed. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Clock at 6. Now, here's DiVincenzo. They can't stop the run with that one. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Irving, good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the paint. Here's Shannon. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Down low. And Reed throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Knocks down the three ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Ingles. The three ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Maxey. DiVincenzo with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Shannon. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Embiid for the three. Reed with the block. Oubre can't get it to go. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Timberwolves on top, running.
The Timberwolves, 64.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Pass to McCain. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Here's Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Drummond. Edwards looking it over. Garnett wide open. Rebound by the 76ers. Stolen by McDaniels. And Garnett with the slam.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Here's Yabusele. The 76ers with another miss. Outside Edwards. Inside, Randle with the bucket.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's McCain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
McCain's shot is off. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's McCain. From the left block, he sends it through. McCain's got 4 points this quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. And they're running. Pushing it up. And it's Butler with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Edwards. Julius Randle with the rebound. Edwards inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, but doesn't bother him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Garnett.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
That one is no good.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Alexander Walker. Six to shoot. Fires from way outside. No good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.